Good day, everyone. Today, let's talk about effective interest method. Before we start, let's read first what are objective. At the end of this lesson, students should be able to understand the effective interest method of amortizing premium and discount on bonds payable. Then distinguish effective rate and nominal rate of interest. Then know the computation of the market price or issue price of bonds payable. The effective interest method distinguishes two kinds of interest rates, which are the nominal rate and the effective rate. Nominal rate is also called as coupon rate, while effective rate is also called as yield rate. Effective rate is a rate that exactly discounts estimated cash future payments through the expected life of the bonds payable to the net carrying amount of the bonds payable. When the bonds are sold at a premium, the effective rate is lower than the nominal rate, while the bonds are sold at a discount, the effective rate is higher than the nominal rate. This is the formula of premium and discount. In premium amortization is nominal interest, which is nominal rate times face amount, less effective interest, which is effective rate times carrying amount, so total of premium amortization. Then the second one is discount, which is effective interest less nominal interest, total of discount amortization. Next, we proceed to the market price or issue price of bonds payable. It is equal to the present value of the principal bond liability plus the present value of future interest payments using the effective or market rate of interest. It is sum of two, which is the present value of bonds payable and present value of the total interest payments. First is present value of bonds payable, which is the present value of the principal bond liability is equal to the face amount of the bonds payable multiplied by the present value of one factor at the effective rate for a number of interest periods. Second one, the present value of the total interest payments, which is the present value of the future interest payments is equal to the periodic nominal interest multiplied by the present value of an ordinary annuity of one factor at the effective rate for a number of interest periods. This is the example. The face amount of bonds payable, which is 4 million, nominal rate, which is 6%, effective rate, which is 8%. The bonds are issued on January 1, 2022 and mature in 4 years on January 1, 2026. The interest is payable annually every December 31. Since the interest is payable annually, there are 4 interest periods. The relevant present value factors are PV of 1 at 8% for 4 periods, which is the 7.7350, and then PV of OA of 1% at 8% for 4 periods is 3.3121. This is the solution of how getting it is. First, let's get first the present value of the bonds payable, which is the PV of principal. The face, which is the face amount of 4 million multiplied by the PV of 1, it is the 2,940,000. Then second one is the PV of OA, which is the interest payments. Getting the 240,000 is which is the face amount 4 million multiplied by the nominal rate of 6%, it is 240k multiplied by the PV of OA, which is the 3.3121, it is equal to 794,904 pesos. And then add the two, it is a result of the new present value of bonds payable, which is 3,734,904. And then getting by the discount on bonds payable, which was deducting the face amount, which is 4 million, and the market price or issue price, which is the 3,734 or 904. Total of 265,096 pesos. And then this is the table of amortization of the problem. We have a market price or issue price, which is the carrying amount. the 3,734,904, and then we have the interest paid, which is the 240K. We just multiply the face amount by the nominal rate. So it is a result of 240K. And then by getting the interest expense, we just multiply the carrying amount, which is the 3,704,904 by the which is the effective rate, which is the 8%. So it is 298,792, and getting the discount amortization, we just deducting the interest expense by the interest paid. So and so on. It's just the same formula getting each of them. And then lastly, I show you and how using the ordinary calculator getting the PV factor. So example of that is in this, the PV of 1 at 5% for 6 periods, and the PV of OA at 1 at 5% for 6 periods. So first, this is the following steps of how getting the PV factor is it. So first is enter the 1.05 or the 1% plus 5%. So it is equal to 1.05. Second one is the press the division sign twice. And then third, press the equal sign for number of interest periods required. So this example is have 6 periods. So we just press the equal sign 6 times. And then the 4, the result is the PV of 1 at 5% for 6 periods, or 0.7 for 62. So this is the PV of 1. And then getting the PV of OA, so we just deduct 1.00 from the result in number 4. The result is 0.23538 negative. And then to remove the negative sign, we just press the minus or plus minus sign. So, and then by removing the negative sign, we just divide it by the result in number 6 by 5% or 0.05. So the result of that is the PV of OA. So that's it for our topic for this today. So thank you, and I hope that you learned something. And later on, I will just post at the assessment. So thank you guys.